y'all doing? I want to cover with you some things on how important it is to do something different. Now, a lot of people just won't give you that real. You know, and an individual that does business all the time and seeing the writing on the wall on how you pretty much got to work to your back give out. And even when you do business, right? They want you to work and do business till you like giving your all, giving everything. But let me just help you understand some things when you get on this business side. A lot of people will tell you that it's all peaches on this side, you know? They'll tell you that. They'll tell you that it's not a big deal. I'm here to tell you this. Because you got to sacrifice some things to make it to the next level. Oh yeah. They won't tell you that. So let me break some things down to you. I was talking to my daughter today, and a few times it's gonna get loud. I'm gonna have to, stop my flow. But when you living in this, there it is. Doing a little exercise. When you trying to get through and just let me just rap with you, talk to you, because I need to paint a narrative for you so you can understand how it's okay to feel how you feel and don't want to be at the beck and call. You don't want to jump from a 9 to 5 to into business, and you still hustling and grinding, trying to do it their way, but it's how you look at it. Like I was telling my daughter today, you have to understand that you still have to sacrifice to make it to the next level. Even though you're on their corner, you're on their corner, collecting their products, okay? So you can resell. They want you to resell their way. You have to sacrifice with degrees. You have to sacrifice with PhDs. You have to sacrifice with masters. You have to sacrifice getting certain licenses so you can maneuver and get to the next level. A lot of people don't want to do that. A lot of people just want to stop right there after they do their 6 to 7, 8 hours in school, junior high, high school, and get their diploma. They good. And they done. They want to go work at Walmart or a warehouse or certain areas that only blue collar jobs that won't cap you pretty much right out at that 30 to 50,000 a year. Let me say it one more time. Cap you for the rest of your life and give you them penny pension raises between 30 and 50,000 a year for the rest of your life. Because you decided to stop in the blue collar section at 18 when you got your diploma. But you see how they acclimated you into the water in junior high and high school, even in preschool, elementary school, they do it even in kindergarten. They get the children relaxed and comfortable with doing 6 and 8 hour shifts a day. Shifts. You call it school. You call it school. But they doing shifts, getting them children ready from kindergarten all the way up till you turn 18. You be so tired of your 6 to 8 hour shifts in school, you done. You done right there. Now you are pretty much going into the workforce area and you're trying to get yourself a cool, you know, if only your dreams are small. If only I can get to $70,000, $80,000 a year, but it's smaller than that. You'll say something in your mind. If only I can get into the $20+ a month. I mean, an hour. I need to get to $20+ an hour. One day, I'll get to $20+ an hour. Or I know it's only a dream to ever seek out $30 an hour. One day I'll get there. If I ever make it, I'm a force to be reckoned with because I'm making myself $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 a month. That's the dream you stop at? That's where you stop short at? Stop short. This is conditioning. But in order to slide over to the left, you know, in that workforce, from business, and when you go from the business to being in business, you have to make some sacrifices. Sacrifices that you don't want to make no more. I'm not talking about sacrifices with family members, what they be doing in the other locations and spots and in the entertainment location. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about sacrifices with the city, on the federal side, on the state side, the county side. They looking for you to have certain types of licenses, certain types of degrees. Oh, but Kareem just said don't go to school. Listen, I'm not talking about going to school for the purpose of you having a better 9-to-5 job. Did you catch it? I'm talking about going to school for the purpose of strategizing better in this situation that you're in per your business that you're in. Let me say it one more time, slow it down. In the city, county, state, or even on the federal side, there are certain licenses you gotta have in order to maneuver, in order to get things done. For instance, y'all saw the young lady. I know I'm supposed to be having her on here because she want to actually talk to y'all, my actual individuals on here. She like, yes, I want to just do a actual collaboration with you and tell them about me, how I got there. Cool. So you might be watching this before and after. The one that just opened up her 420 collections, okay? Dealing with that young lady right there. You know, come from the bottom, way back bottom. It didn't start with soaps, but now it's on a different level. For instance, would you want to actually open up your own dispensary? You got to go through some red tape, especially if you pick the wrong arena, the arena that's trending, the arena that's hot. That's a trending location right there, dealing with THC, dealing with CBD. That's a trending hot location. But you got to be able to pivot when they change city laws, state laws, federal laws, county laws. It's mainly the federal and state that'll change and switch up on you when they want things done, and it'll trickle down to the actual cities. The county kind of do what they want if you understand counties. So she had to maneuver a certain kind of way in order to get to that next level, just to play on their grounds, in their city, in their county, in their state. Did you catch it? Just to play on their corner, to be in this location where she could sell her goods to the customers. There's a lot of players in this space when you cross over to business. A lot of people won't tell you that. So it's important what actual arena, what niche, what business you choose. Because at the drop of the dime, they could switch things up. Oh yeah, they switched some things up with health, but I don't care. When I got into this actual arena, leaving 9-to-5 to business, oh yeah, you gonna make yourself 100 a year, 1,000 a year. Oh, you gonna make yourself 500,000. Oh, you gonna get to $1 million. You could be at multi-million a year. You could be $1 million plus a month. It's how you do it. It's how long you want to stay in it. It's how much sacrifices you're willing to give up, like your time away from your children, your time away from you bettering yourself, your time away from your soul, your spirit. Is it all about chasing them? What is the purpose? What is it going to be about? The children? Is it going to be about you? Who is it for? You got to sacrifice some things. You might want to go back just to go get certain licenses so you could cross over to the county side. This license might say if you want to do things with this state, you got to have this license. If you come over a particular state, aka country, you got to understand that you got to have this type of license. Man, this young lady, I ain't gonna tell too quickly, but just understand this right here. She been walking down trying to make things happen for her in the actual THC arena, the arena that individuals got to have their medical card just to partake into. Then they made it what is called legal in certain states. Catch it. If they're not separated like other countries in Africa, I'm gonna use that one as an example. When they got several presidents, but they have different rules in each country. But they call ours states here. They got different rules, but they got one president. Come on, man. Even though they playing these little games and how they want to do it, when they decide not to fight, let me say it one more time, when they decide not to fight, because they fight right now, when they do certain things and they not fighting and they passing laws to benefit them on both sides, you got to go through red tape when it comes to them. Just because they pass laws, it don't mean that the state is going to be with it. Just because you've passed federal laws. And just because you passed a law in one state don't mean this state going to be with it. Just because you passed a law in that state don't mean the county going to be with it. I think I need to help you grasp that. So when people in business are trying to jump on the new trend, or they trying to do something that brings them joy and making themselves million, if they could just cross over to that side with certain licenses and certain degrees or certain trades that they can get, certain paperwork they can get, certain people, if they rub the right shoulders at the right time, can get. When they cross over to that side, now you're faced with a bunch of drama of individuals saying you got to have this in place, you got to have that in place. Some of y'all don't want to complete the task. What am I saying? I'm saying that it ain't all roses doing business. The more money you make, the more money they want to take. That's real facts right there. Ask me how I know. Just thinking about it gets me frustrated because I know what happened in 2018 for me when I ran over the threshold in my first year over $500,000. And I was like, wait a minute here. My first full year, I went over $500,000, and now it's time for you to, the tax preparer, the tax man, to want to get 40 and 50% if I don't have my stuff in place, if I didn't cross my T's and dot my I's. What did I do wrong? What did I do right? And what did I do wrong? And if you mean I could get myself in some hot water if I didn't make sure that I have enough write-offs? What is write-offs? And how can I get more? So I don't have to owe this clown more money because I done already spent it. I'm trying to get things that I want, like cars, things that I want to have, houses, furniture, stuff that I can't really take with me when it's over. But I'm trying to set myself up for greatness, okay? Trying to get investments and do this. I'm trying to figure out what is up on this side right here. I'm making mad money, but now I got to make sure I don't get caught into no trapment because you want a piece of the pie. You want a piece of the pie? I mean, literally, if I don't maneuver correctly, I have to always remember that, okay, you got enough write-offs. You making money in your business. But the following year is here now. 12 months later, you here. How much did you make that fiscal year before taxes? Okay? Now you've been doing this for 12 months. You've been doing this for 10 months. You've been doing this for 8 months. You done made this hundreds of $1,000s. You done made this millions of dollars. Where's my cut? I need 40, 50% of that. And you're like, wait a minute, boss. Wait a minute. Matt, wait a minute. Okay, hold on. I pretty much spent that because I didn't understand how this worked over here. Okay? Oh yeah, it's wonderful to have those problems, but it's not wonderful to have those problems if you don't understand it. Let me say it one more time. It's wonderful to be on this side. of not being capped at $30,000 to $50,000 a year on your worth. And you actually willing to take the sacrifices and stay up late at night and grind and make sure you find all the right loopholes legally to do things in a way that you could get your money quicker and faster because you're being consistent with your dreams. Your dreams. Only to get there and realize that, hold on, you didn't understand this side. So you didn't spend about what? You didn't made this much money, you didn't made this much money, and then 8, 9 months, 12 months, 13 months later, I want 40, 50% of what you made. How you gonna come up with about $100, $200, $300, $400,000 to give back to the person that runs the show? Huh? Because you forgot you in Disneyland. You forgot you in Disneyland, the great metaverse. Huh? That's just finna switch up and go to the digital side. You forgot. So once you understand what write-offs is, oh, you can write off a lot, but keep in mind, wherever you pass the bucks to, because you are the owner, you the boss, you the leader, don't forget you got to give me still 10%. Any employees that you have or however you set your entity up, I want at least close to 8 or 10% of that. Because that you still live in a state that you have to pay. Some of y'all don't even want to play the game because you feel the game is rigged. Oh, listen, you here. You here, ain't you? Listen, I remember hollering at when I was telling my daughter this right here, because you know I'm gonna have to just go and let you go. He's getting long. This video's getting long. I remember telling her this. I said, you could lead individuals to start a business and make things happen right to the well. You can't make them drink it. I know y'all heard that saying before. So I was telling my daughter, I said, listen, I mean, I'm gonna hold my hand, hold your hand. I'm gonna hold your brother's hand. I'm gonna actually take y'all to the finish line. I said, I can't hold everybody's hand. I mean, I've been teaching and teaching and teaching, and I'll take a person right there to the well. And I'll actually roll down, I'll take the bucket and attach it to the string, and I'll roll it down to the water. Then I'll roll it back up with water in it. Then I'll take the spoon, boom, dip it in there, and I'll drink it. Letting them know it ain't poison. You good, okay? You good, it's okay. But for some reason, I'll teach individuals like y'all out here, and some people will get right there. I'm not talking about you guys that already pushed through. Yeah, I'll take them right there to the water well. And I'm like, okay, I done told you what to do. I done showed you what to do. I need you to do that. We got instructions. We didn't did that. They'll roll it down. Some will get that far and they're like, yeah. Roll it down. Like, attach the bucket. Boom. We good. All right, check. Then they actually, first the journey. Let me back up. First, the journey of walking to the water well. I'm like, wow, I appreciate you. Wow, you gonna see something different over here. And they walking and they walking. And now they made it all the way to the water well. They didn't turn their stuff in and filled it out with the Secretary of State. I'm gonna leave that out now. It's a metaphor. So now they then put the bucket up there. Then they nick the next step and they roll it down. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Now water's inside the bucket. They rolling it back up. They rolling it back up. They get it up and they see the water splashing out the bucket from the well down to the bottom. Bucket's still up in there. I'm saying, look, here's the spoon. Get a drink. They grabbing the spoon and they shaking their hand. They getting the water, dipping it. And they shaking their hand, putting it right there to their mouth. Lips shaking. And then they throw the spoon back in the bucket and like, I can't do it. I don't know what it's gonna do to me. I don't know. I've been drinking this water for a long time. It's all right. It ain't poison. Okay? It's okay over here. I just need you to get to the other side so you can see. I know you've been in school for a long time and you got your fancy diploma or your GED and you feel like you done made it. and you done made your somewhere in between 30 to 50,000 a year. Some of y'all got lucky and got past $50,000 a year and making yourself about 60 or 70 or 80,000 a year and still struggling, feeling like you're poor. And you can't stop the show till they tell you you can stop the show. They got it on the books. Ain't you trying to find a new way? Man, when you get on this side right here, I realize all the sacrifices I done made just to get to the next level. Oh, yeah. It was a lot of hard knocks of learning. It wasn't that hard like it was on the 9-to-5 side. But like I said in my last video, but the greatest wealth is coming. The greatest transformation of wealth. You ought to look that up. What is the great wealth transformation? They're just transferring, and I'm going to do a video on it. They're just transferring wealth from one generation to the next. The old is about to clock out. They done with that old stuff that they've been doing. The new metaverse is about to be on scene. It's going to be Metaverse 2.0. Yeah, I'm going to do a video on that. Metaverse 2.0 is coming. Yeah, it's already pretty much here. They just about to go in deep. Pause. I want y'all to actually understand this because I'm just rapping with y'all, you know? Just rapping. I want y'all to really just understand the fact that you can do it. It ain't that scary. Drinking a different type of water. It ain't that truly scary. Crossing over to the other side. They done told you a lot of different types of stories and you got it wrong. Some individuals are just living off their queen. Some individuals are clinging on to a king. And you're not understanding why you are. But you're afraid. Oh yeah, you scared. You're afraid of the big bad wolf out here, which is the world. These big bad hyenas they got out here. They're doing all kinds of stuff different. They make you just hustle way too much. Hustle way too much. And you're tired. I don't want you to miss out on this great wealth of transformation. I don't want you to choose tiredness. You're so tired and broken and disrespected. You're not realizing how you could cross over quicker, how you can make a better opportunity for your change in the next 2 years. You could be prepared right now. Preparing right now is very, very important. And a lot of people are not looking at the change. I just wanted to come on here real quick. I'm gonna have to keep on dropping these jewels as I continue to teach about business over there on HK Network. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it don't even cost you nothing to hit that like button. They switching up the game on that. Individuals on YouTube, they making them individuals like myself. You to click the like button in order for us to, our videos to be seen. Our videos won't, our message won't even get out. We can't even teach you how to get money out here. How to segue your wealth and have a better life. How to teach your soul. How to feed your spirit. How to love better. People understood the difference between right and love. You'd be in a different place. Let me say that one more again. If people understood the difference between right and love, connecting right to love, you'd be in a different place. Oh, let me know if you want me to cover that. Kareem. Peace.